Hi everyone, I'm very glad to be one of the presenters in KOLITA 21. Today I'm going to talk about prospective professional teachers' challenges in implementing hybrid learning models. I'm not alone to do this research. I'm accompanied by my partner Tri Indrayanti and one of our students, Adam Romi Salsabila. Myself, my name is Samsul Habib. Okay, everyone, we know that the convergence of intellectual, technical, and social factors has led to a revolution in education. With online and also traditional courses, yeah, it is become essential part in our teaching right now. You know that the combination of traditional and online is known as hybrid. Hybrid teaching and learning has enabled teachers to help students learn more meaningfully, interactively, and at their own pace. It provides valuable feedback and also insights for the students, especially. Hybrid learning combines traditional teaching methods with digital tools to create and deliver lessons tailored to a student's needs. Hybrid learning encourages personalized experience and creates opportunities for students to learn in different ways through physical and virtual interaction with peers and teachers. Teachers, including prospective teachers, must be aware the advantages and disadvantages of both types of learning to maximize the educational potential. Identifying hybrid learning is the first step in developing successful hybrid learning model. It includes defining the guiding principles, assessing students' needs, and also assessing school capacity drivers. Teachers, including prospective teachers, must be able to design, run, and also evaluate or test the hybrid learning. Teachers should be able to design an appropriate balance between online and in-person activities that can provide clear instruction and also expectation and ensure that students have a clear understanding of what is required of them. The objective of this research aims to investigate the challenges of using the hybrid learning model in classrooms, such as technical problems or teachers' resistance. Review questions were designed to identify the gaps in knowledge and identify what makes synchronous hybrid learning effective in terms teaching practices, student engagement, and student outcomes. This research was designed a mixed method approach conducted at a private university in Surabaya. Qualitative data was collected through interviews with prospective professional teachers, while the quantitative data was gathered through an online survey. 21 students, consist of 3 men and 18 women, took part in the study. All of the participants comes from various backgrounds. They are joining at the teacher professional education or program Profesi Guru at a private university in Surabaya. The data was collected through questionnaires and interviews, and then the interview we were chosen from the 3 participants that have already filled the questionnaires, and then the data were analyzed using quantitative and also qualitative methods with descriptive statistic and inferential analysis used to summarize the survey responses. Qualitative analysis involved coding and categorizing open-ended responses to identify common themes and patterns. Content analysis revealed key themes and patterns that emerge from the participants' responses. And then the result from the step one, understand and envision, assess the needs and capabilities, shows that most participants has good understanding of and were satisfied with their ability to understand and envision assessing the needs and capabilities of hybrid learning. However, they realized that they were not confident enough in defining their understanding of and envisioning a hybrid learning models related to the result of the interview, since had limited exposure to it and lack practical implementation experience. And then the result of the step two, which is decide and designing, determined the hybrid learning model shows most participants felt good and even uh, fair about their abilities in deciding and designing to determine the hybrid learning model. But this consideration does not mean that teachers should neglect the importance of creating a positive and supportive classroom cultures. It allows the or it forced then it can foster students' emotional well-being and social development. And then it shows that there is a sense of anxiety about implementing hybrid learning at certain grades. The next one, the result of step three, relate about enabling and executing, operationalizing the hybrid learning method for each grade level. It shows that students clearly understood the benefits and drawbacks of the remote and in-person learning and understood the overall educational strategy and decision-making process. However, they still proceed expressed that they still need more understanding of how to operationalize the hybrid learning method for each grade levels. And the last one, the result of step four, it is monitoring and adjusting. Evaluating hybrid learning experience shows that the majority of participants feel confident in their ability to evaluate hybrid learning experiences. However, there is a need for proper communication and collaboration with others before taking action, especially in school setting where multiple stakeholders are involved. To conclude this presentation, uh, teachers should be able to choose and construct a hybrid learning model that works best for their students and be able to facilitate and carry out decisions regarding which groups and classrooms time should be given priority. A literature study found that teacher education programs should give inspiring professionals the chance to practice hybrid learning models in real world setting. All right, I think that's all our presentation, and thank you.